D plus pretty split right now, actually. Like you were saying, Chips on that northern edge, the rest of the team
Whoa!
looking to hold underneath.
The circle!
Oh my God, there is absolutely no way we are going to an East Island finish. The final match of PMGC, what is this?
Make your moves now! D plus Kia are moving fast. They're moving fast as well. Over to the island, you need to get there now!
This is disgusting. Everyone making the swim. Nigma Galaxy in the water. Luckily for Ralph, he's one of the few players in the world that's seen this exact circle.
Everybody, lemming after lemming, into the water they go.
This is truly unbelievable. I actually can't fathom this happening at this point in time. Well, they'll have to fathom those deeps. On the eastern side, heading to the water. Action holding out versus Team Spirit as they make the mad dash downwards. Team Spirit not doing too badly. Here's RCB though.
They need big points here. They need to find everything now because they are on the outside. They are slow to the islands. They were on the wrong side of this circle and potentially the wrong side of their historic run.
4 elims found already for them. This is good news. If they're able to get a few more, it's great. There's an awesome nade from Sarah. Downwards finding 2. They just need the flushes to get up to 6, but they're swimming outwards.
Thundertalk spot a player on D plus Kia on the mainland, the mainland, the tiny little island.
Are you kidding me?
This is insanity. They are all making their way over to this mainland, but if you can pick up 30-point games, and on a circle like this, we've seen it. It happens. It can change it all.
Usually it's one team that kind of goes home with the whole cake, honestly. And that could change the standing so drastically. Unfortunately for Influence Rage, they're an outside chance now. They're over towards the northwest side. They're crammed in with Thundertalk, with Alpha 7, with Na'Vi. Gills making a cross, and RCB are the Guardians at the gate, at the border here, down towards that western side.
The swim across. This is the
pressure.
northern side, and the Falcons are going to pick up so many of these points here, or rather East is, which is going to slow the approach for D plus Kia. They've lost a player.
Oh, they're out. John, they're out. They're outside of this circle, Enigma Galaxy. They have to push the DRX.
What a way to close down the PMGC. 2024 has been such a year for these rosters, for these teams, these players. Everyone pulling their weight, but now it is desperation on the East Islands of Miramar for the final match when it's all on the line. And ahead of it all, it's RCB with 6 elims still on that mainland.
For RCB, basically they need to get a lot of success over on this western side. The difficulty is, D plus technically have an unbelievable spot inside this circle. It's not out of the realms of possibility that D plus win this game easily from that spot. They do have 3 players. There are a couple of teams making their way through. Void Donkey ID is making their way round. East is down and Falcons are out.
DRX have been able to do that to them. And they'll make their move, but
Loxy.
where do they go?
Loxy already out in the water, sees a couple. Wolfeye, more of the eliminations. RCB is hunting the Wolfpack on the prowl.
And I tell you what would be so good in a situation like this, Blank. A hovercraft would be phenomenal to be able to cross this gap, but not on Miramar, not here, not now. Incilio do not have it. They will fall.
Little boy still off in the distance. RCB, they need to get as much value out of this as possible. They've had to send players all over the place to make this one happen. QXZ down, that's from D plus on the other side of things.
D plus Kia desperately need these points. They've got nothing so far, and RCB have got value.
He's on the way.
JB spray down to Wild. Swings out the vehicle, but doesn't finish the spray down, and there's pressure on him as well. Into the water they go, and RCB still have more life left in them. And Silas.
Really, the super sub here. For RCB, they take fate in their own hands. They find a boat as well.
can they get across safely? A boat is so vulnerable. As soon as you take shots, you need to hop
There's
out.
an opening.
But across they go, and there's an opening to be found. D plus Kia, they've taken down players in the meantime. Players from Nigma Galaxy, they're sending for the hills. Redox and Ralph, the last two on the south side. DRX are away, but
Oh my
RCB
days.
send over to the island. They're looking to try and get to land.
They're out.
And they're out by the waterfront. Guild looking to hold them from the bottom of the
They're
table
all
to the
alive.
top. RCB need to make it now. The mad dash up the beachfront, but a nade.
Another goes over the top. RCB lives are on the line here. 2 players down, but 10 eliminations. A ridiculous effort.
Wagner with a 1v4 hold on the cards, could draw RCB slow, could take them down here. But they make the dash. Loxy and Wild are alive, and their placement opportunity goes up by the second.
Wading through, Loxy's down. Another big nade. RCB, the wild card, last remaining, will go for the res, but Wagner, he's pushing, he's wading. But
Wow,
Diego
that's a-
saves
Oh,
them from
Diego.
Influence Rage, and he gets knocked in the process.
This is such a big opening for RCB because now there's nobody. Mafioso, Lil Boy, they're too far away to have an impact now, and the reses are coming through. RCB could get a full reset, unless the Vicious are here to stop them.
Smart maneuver from Wild. They both go underwater. Sure, they're going to take a little bit of tick damage, but it's better than being exposed on that res. 2 players are still down for RCB, by the way, and resable.
Jakey. Oh, Wagner gets flushed, but Jakey's here looking for the pickups. Silas will bleed out. It's all up to Loxy to keep this one under control, but they've already got 11 points now, Blank. D plus Kia, they have 3. Oh, my goodness me. A little bit more needed to be safe. Wild can get res now. But
Oh
comes
my-
Mafioso.
Alpha 7.
He's right there. Oh dear. Oh
They're not
me, oh
looking.
my. V5 full fun.
Oh my God!
They hold their line. And RCB with 12 are into the placement points now. They're away. They're out the gates. And it's only Jakey that can ruin it.
The reaction speed from Loxy, unbelievable, inhuman. And now Jakey with the DPS, but RCB still kicking. Pin pulled, and another good shot over the top side. RCB alive for a little bit longer.
Oh, Jakey, a sliver of HP. Someone needs to pull out a gun, but they can't because the Vicious are here suppressing. Wild is down, and it's still up to Loxy. Jakey with the DBS has a little bit more to the beach side. Influence Rage made landfall somehow through it all. And the nade over the top is Lil Boy. The crossfire, the shutdown, and another point goes their way.
This is disgusting. From RCB, Loxy has clocked in today. Lil Boy from Influence Rage, the player they left behind earlier,
Back.
puts an end to it. But it's 13 points on the game.
And the placements as well. D plus Kia, they need a chicken dinner, and they need it now. Ralph is still here to play, but he's the only one left for Nigma Galaxy. He's out in the cold, and he's down in the dirt.
Nigma Galaxy out. A 3rd place. Guaranteed. But they will not go all the way.
D plus Kia, they need it all. They need it now. They were 1 point behind at the start. 13 elims found for RCB. The placements added on as well. I'm not sure I can track who's in the lead right now if a chicken dinner comes through, but D plus Kia have more to go. They've got 3 players alive, leaving 6 more points available in the lobby. An 11 elimination chicken dinner, if they can get it all, would give them 21 points, Blank. And I think that may just be enough, but only if they get it all,
down.
and they get it now. A knock from Vexy could play spoiler.
Both teams are weakened. Raze, as well as Diminor, taking them out. This point in time, likely to be a 3rd place for D+.
No, the points going over to the Vicious could be all that RCB need to hold on to this to give Silas his 2nd title, to give the super sub his chance to lift the trophy. points away from D plus Kia as they roll around. And a 2v1 against Diego could be naughty. Reyes with the challenge, but Diego wins it on the first. Diminor with a nade over the top. Diego goes low, but doesn't go down just yet. Maybe not long for it, as the spray with the UMP finally connects. The point earned by the Vicious.
Looking to get involved. One player left remaining from Influence Rage. It will be Lil Boy, but D Plus on the march out, looking to send round the eastern side of the map. What a disgusting game.
I think it might be enough if they're able to get all three of these, Blank. All 3 points remaining for South Korea. One more stumble and it's over, but RCB, despite farming the lobby from the mainland, could not make the swim.
It was an unbelievable performance from RCB, but it is that last game we saw D Plus get themselves a second place into. If it's a second place into a chicken dinner, I think you have to accept the fact that D Plus deserved it. Circle heads back down D Plus's way, but they are pushing onto the Vicious. This is their last obstacle.
2 nades in hand for Nolbu. He's seen them. He knows their location. A flank out wide from Osal, and it's on the money. Nolbu gets one. Now the rest of them need to go their way as well. The nades over the top, and South Korea want to lift this trophy. They want to take it back.
The 13 elims, and then whatever placement points on top.
There's the first. But that goes over to Lil Boy. Blank one has been denied.
Now Lil Boy
spotted.
He's big, and that's D Plus with a chicken dinner.
They find the chicken dinner, but have they found the tournament? They don't know. They're waiting for confirmation. It is D plus Kia who have won the title. Hit to the post. It's South Korea.
D plus Kia, A plus on the grind. They leave their rivals behind. They bring their soul to London. Your PMGC 2024 champions.